The 2025 SAG Awards were supposed to be another glittering night for Hollywood's biggest stars, but no one expected the event to turn into Prince Harry's latest public humiliation. According to multiple sources, the Duke of Sussex had one very specific demand before attending: he wanted to be introduced as His Highness. Yes, you listened that right. The same Prince Harry who walked away from royal duties, ditched the UK, and spent years telling the world that titles don't matter, suddenly wanted a room full of A-listers to acknowledge his royal status. And Timothée Chalamet? Well, he had other plans. Winning Best Actor for his dazzling performance in Bob Dylan, The Freewheelin' Years, Chalamet took to the stage, looking effortlessly cool as always. But just as he was about to thank his family, his fans, and his stylist, he dropped a bombshell that left the room in hysterics. Man, what a night. So many incredible actors, amazing performances, and apparently, some people still want to be called His Highness around here. Wild, huh? The audience erupted. Laughter, gasps, side eyes. Hollywood's elite could not believe what they were hearing. Chalamet, clearly enjoying the reaction, leaned into the moment. I mean, we've got people out here renouncing royal titles, writing books about how titles don't matter, giving interviews about how we're all just human beings, and now they want to be called His Highness before they even sit down for dinner? I respect the hustle, though. First, it's call me Prince. Next, it's Your Majesty. Give it another year, and he'll be demanding a throne at the Oscars. Even Hollywood's most reserved A-listers couldn't keep a straight face. Meryl Streep clutched her pearls. Jennifer Lawrence nearly spilled her drink laughing. Pedro Pascal lapped the table in disbelief. Margot Robbie whispered something to Ryan Gosling, who nodded furiously. And the cameras? They immediately panned to Prince Harry, sitting in the audience, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. If Harry thought he could laugh it off, he was mistaken. According to insiders, the Duke of Sussex went stiff as a board, forcing a tight, awkward smile as the cameras zoomed in. Harry looked like a man whose entire plan had just backfired spectacularly, one attendee noted. Another source claimed. He gave that same look he had at the coronation, like he was trying to disappear into his seat. Meghan nudged him, but he wasn't moving a muscle. The 2025 SAG Awards were supposed to be another glittering night for Hollywood's biggest stars, but no one expected the event to turn into Prince Harry's latest public humiliation. According to multiple sources, the Duke of Sussex had one very specific demand before attending: he wanted to be introduced as His Highness. Yes, you listened that right. The same Prince Harry who walked away from royal duties, ditched the UK, and speaking of Meghan. As soon as the segment ended, Meghan went into full crisis mode. An assistant was seen hurriedly texting, presumably alerting their PR team. Meghan, visibly annoyed, was overheard whispering, "Unbelievable." Harry reportedly muttered something under his breath, but no one could hear it over the crowd's laughter. But the real meltdown happened backstage. According to sources, as soon as the commercial break hit, Meghan stormed out of the venue with Harry in tow, visibly furious. She was fuming, a source claimed. She was saying something about how Hollywood still doesn't respect them, and how they were done with these events. Back at their table, the energy was tense. Meghan was glued to her phone, probably already drafting a People magazine exclusive. Harry was deep in thought, possibly reflecting on how this wasn't exactly what he envisioned when he left the UK. And the rest of Hollywood? They were just trying not to choke on their champagne. By the time the show ended, the internet had already exploded with reactions. Timothée Chalamet just single-handedly ended Prince Harry's royal comeback before it even started. Iconic. Imagine walking away from royalty just to demand people call you His Highness at a SAG Awards. The self-awareness is at rock bottom. Hollywood really said nope to Harry's Prince fantasy. Can't wait for the Netflix doc about this. And then came the memes. One of the most viral? A screenshot of Harry's stunned face, captioned, "When you realize Hollywood isn't Buckingham Palace." If Meghan and Harry were hoping this would blow over quickly, they were sorely mistaken. By the next night, late-night hosts had a field day. Jimmy Kimmel, so Prince Harry wanted to be introduced as His Highness at the SAG Awards. My man, the last time we did royalty in America, we threw tea in a harbor. Read the room. Stephen Colbert, the audacity. You spend 5 years telling Oprah, Netflix, and Spotify that you don't care about titles, and now you're handing out royal name tags? Trevor Noah, bro, you left the royal family and became a podcaster. What next? Demanding people call you King of Spotify? And of course, Saturday Night Live wasted no time putting together a skit. A Meghan lookalike is seen backstage, coaching Harry before the event. Meghan, remember, you are royalty. Harry, but didn't we say titles don't matter? Meghan, that was then, this is now. Repeat after me, His Highness or I walk. Audience roars with laughter. As the dust settled, one thing became painfully clear. Prince Harry's attempt at regaining his royal status in Hollywood had officially failed. Instead of reverence, he got roasted. Instead of respect, he got ridiculed. Instead of being called His Highness, he became the punchline of the night.